at Palmer State Park here in Washington State, and it's a beautiful spring day. The sun is out, it's not too cold, it's real nice. This park is actually right near where we used to live. It's real close to Enumclaw, and we used to live right in there, real close to Mount Rainier. It's fun because I actually grew up in this area, so it's fun to revisit old places and see things that are different and relive some memories. It's been fun just being out in the woods and enjoying the familiar smells of the trees. Today we're going to go visit another state park that's very familiar to us. It's Nolte State Park. It's got a lake with a trail that goes around the lake, and we have a lot of memories there, so we're going to go do that. What are you boys doing? You're funny. Sammy, what are you doing? Sleeping.
We made it to the park and look what's going on. It's pouring down rain. So at this point we don't know what's gonna happen next. Is it just gonna go right by and we can enjoy the park? I mean, the sun is trying to get through the clouds, or is it just gonna be pouring the rest of the day and we just are out of luck?
Yeah, it was so beautiful when we left, but it's just like this rain cloud just suddenly got here, and the rain isn't even on the forecast, so hopefully it's gonna clear up.
I want to have my shovel full.
You filling up your shovel with the raindrops?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, here's the park, here's the lake over here, that's Deep Lake. We used to come here when I was a kid, so I have lots of childhood memories at this park with this lake. As a little kid, I still remember rolling down this hill right here.
Last time we were at the park, I think Sammy was just about Theo's age, and I was actually pregnant with Theo. It's kind of funny that we're here again and I'm pregnant again. Do you remember this park?
I may not.
You don't remember? You don't remember the lake or the playground?
I may not.
What are you doing?
Come on.
There's a trail that goes all the way around the lake, and it's about a mile long, I think, but we used to always walk around it.
At least the boys are keeping themselves busy. But I don't see the end in sight for this.
There's some blue sky right there.
What'd you do? Did you taste some mud?
Ugh.
Come on, baby, let's wipe you up. Come on up here.
It doesn't even show that it's raining on the forecast. Well, the rain isn't letting up, and the boys are just getting soaked.
So I think we're gonna let the weather have this one and just go back to our motorhome. We're actually parked in a state park just up the road a little ways. So we're just gonna keep an eye out, and if it looks like it's gonna stop, we might just come back. I mean, I didn't want to miss out on a stroll, did you?
I know. I was looking forward to walking on the trail a little bit.
Yeah, and just seeing if anything changed, you know, it's like that's where we wanted to come. So we're not giving up. This is just a temporary break. Hey Sammy, what happened to your face?
I don't know.
Covered in mud.
That's because I had mud.
Alright, let's get you guys in the motorhome to warm up, huh?
We went back to the RV and changed the boys into dry clothes, got some raincoats, and it's looking like the weather is clearing up, so maybe we'll be able to go for a little walk on the trail now. All right, round two, let's see how this goes. The sun is out, there's blue sky above us, no rain.
This is exactly what I was hoping for the first time around.
I know, that was weird, just a freak storm.
But hey,
yeah.
It's Washington,
Yeah,
what do you expect?
I know. That's good. I was just about ready to say that. It was like Western Washington is just rain constantly during the winter and the spring, so nothing new there. Sammy, look at that big tree. Look at that big tree behind you.
Well, no one can climb that.
That's a big tree, huh?
It's really cool.
Okay.
Taller than a cactus. It's taller than a cactus.
Taller than a cactus, yep, that's right. Yeah, that's a tree root ball.
Oh.
Those are tree roots. These are what hold the tree up, see?
Oh.
The wind blew the tree over and all the roots came and popped up out of the ground.
And did the tree fall down?
Yep, the tree fell down. You want to climb up there?
And it ripped out of the ground?
It ripped right out of the ground. There's an old tree laying down there in the woods. Well, you can't see it, but it's like right there, laying down on the ground. It's so nice smelling the fresh air in here in the woods. It's like all fragrant.
Yeah, I've missed that smell. You know, it's just quite unique. It's hard to find it other places. And
Yeah, it's the moss and maple trees and fir trees, lots of moisture.
right.
It's, you know, we don't get that in other parts of the country.
Then when you talk about like that, lots of moisture,
Moisture.
it doesn't sound very good, but it actually smells really nice.
Lots of, you know, slugs and nettles.
Make it sound really appealing.
Yeah, it smells good though.
It does.
It's stuff like this that reminds me of this area, this bracken fern right here. These fiddleheads are just starting to grow, and the sword ferns. And then there's like these old rotten logs that are just laying out in the woods covered with thick moss. And it's all wet. And then there's stuff like this salal right here. This is actually pretty common for florists to use in bouquets. But it just grows all over in the woods around here as a ground cover, and you can actually eat the berries.
I see some tree roots.
Tree roots? Oh yeah. Those are some big roots, huh?
Yeah, and is that what hold the tree on?
Yep, it held the tree into the ground.
But suddenly it tipped over.
Yep.
Did a superhero come?
No, a superhero didn't knock it down.
Eh?
Probably the wind.
Can you show Daddy where the moss is? Where's all the moss? Is that the moss? Is it soft?
I found
Like
some
a carpet?
right here. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what?
Yeah.
The tree fell over?
So as we walk down this path, every time he sees a fallen over tree, he goes, uh-oh. So we're hearing a lot of uh-ohs as we go.
What are you doing in there?
Trying to look different.
You trying to look different? Are you trying to blend into the bushes?
Yeah.
You need some camouflage. Go up to the big tree. See how big it is.
Whoa, I can't.
Wrap your arms around it.
What? No, I can't because there's spider webs.
Oh, just hug the spiders.
No, I can't.
Oh, there's no spider webs. Come on.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
See, really close.
Don't look so close. Yeah, you're right. There are spider webs.
Yeah, I am.
You know, when Daddy was a little boy, I used to climb trees like this. Just climb right up the bark.
Are you going to climb all the way up there?
Not all the way up. I was going to hug it, but there's spider webs all over the place. Are you trying to climb it too, Theo?
Yes. Or
Here, let's help you. Put your foot up here. And you add it. Grab your hand. Up. Oh, with your hand. Put your boot up there. Oh. Climbing the tree just as high as Daddy, huh?
This right here was always my favorite part of the whole park when I was a kid, because we would be able to walk out on these logs and we just walk around and look to see what's in the water. You know, there'd always be frogs or tadpoles, and I just remember having lots of fun right here. Did you know that Daddy used to play right here?
yeah.
Yeah, when I was a little boy.
And did you for walks in
Probably. I used to catch frogs.
too?
Mm-hmm.
And how did you?
Just come up and catch them.
In your hand?
Yeah, just grab them. I remember one time we came here and there were just like hundreds and hundreds of little baby toads just coming out of the lake, like they had just, you know, gone from tadpole to toad, and they were just coming up onto the trail and they were just hopping all over the place, just hundreds of them. That was really cool. This part of the trail is halfway around the lake, so we have halfway to go.
My favorite thing about this park, I think, has always been the trail. I spend many days just walking here with friends and family and just having conversations and just enjoying pushing our strollers up the hill and visiting about stuff, because the little ones would always be really content in the stroller and sometimes fall asleep, but we could just enjoy our visits. So I think that's my favorite thing about this park and my favorite memories too.
Success! We made it all the way around the lake back where we started. And these boys have been patiently waiting this whole time to be able to stop and play in the dirt. It's fun coming back to old places where you have lots of memories. And I've got so many memories at this park. Actually, right here, I remember snorkeling with my friend in the water right here. Lots of good memories. My sister and I grew up here. We spent so much time here playing and exploring and just enjoying nature. Lots of fond memories at this park. We don't live here anymore. We don't live in this area anymore. And it's quite a drive to get here from North Idaho now. Even though that season of our lives is now in the past, we can still come back once in a while and kind of relive those memories, and I cherish every single one of them. You ready to go, boys? Well, it's starting to get dark.
Yeah, it's like time flies when you're having fun, right?
I know, that was fun. I'm glad that we were able to come back even after the rain.
Me too, because that was like our last chance to come see the park before we're heading out of the area, and so yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was really fun, and the boys had lots of fun too, so.
We're gonna head back to the car and make it back to our campsite before it gets dark.
And the rain just closed the gate.
So we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.